Watch the video where Alex cried. Watch that part. What? Yeah, but that I watched the whole thing. That's a short. So there's more where he cries. You better not be sending me on a wild goose. What do they call it? Goose egg.
Boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. I'm not trying to act like a mess. I'm just emotionally really upset right now, obviously. Here's what happened. And I just feel so bad for Charlie and his family. I never felt so much pain for another person other than like a family member, and I just feel so bad right now. And I'm not gonna just sit here and cry. I gotta compose myself. But just watching that, and people don't understand that Charlie Kirk could have canceled me a million times. I did some very boneheaded things, and he always stuck with me, even when I was not representing Turning Point in the best light. And I know everybody's going through it right now. Everybody's very...
and if you're not, you should be in a mental hospital. If you're not torn up about this, you should be in a mental hospital.
In a lot of pain, especially seeing... I know everybody's going through it right now. Everybody's very... in a lot of pain, especially
everybody
seeing something as graphic and as horrible as what we all witnessed. But
what does Alex Jones think? Does he think this is fake? Because Alex Stein and Alex Jones are friends. So did he ask Alex Jones if this is fake or not? Because I asked Alex Jones in a tweet. Because he was also a crying bitch. In his car, Alex Jones was talking about this, and I asked him, is this fake like Sandy Hook? And I didn't hear back. So is this real or not? Because it looked a little fake to me. One shot.
I am having trouble right now finding anything positive about this situation, because I know there's people out there, and it's very true that Charlie's legacy will live on forever. But the world is significantly worse today without Charlie Kirk than it was yesterday.
What happened to his fingernail? Is he doing the Big gay Okerson painting the fingernails? Or did he paint it black because of Charlie Kirk? Or is that for the Rolling Stones song?
And Charlie had my back so much, and he didn't have any motivation other than he actually believed in the First Amendment
and the Second. But how did that work out?
He believed in the Second Amendment. He believed in the whole entire Constitution.
I skip around with the amendments. I don't even know most of them.
And he didn't have any motivation other than he actually believed in the First Amendment. He believed in the Second Amendment. He believed in the whole entire Constitution. And the problem with society and the world that we live in is that we live in such a sick, disgusting world that
it's not that sick. It's the world's always been sick. Ask the sorcerer. People have always been sick and demented. There's always a percentage of the people that are sick and demented. That's a fact. That will never change. So people think this is going to change. It's not going to change anything. Sandy Hook didn't change a fucking thing. As disgusting as it sounds, that Sandy Hook, because people were like, now we'll finally get some change, didn't change a fucking thing. Politicians are cowards, and that's a fact, Jack. And I'll probably lose my channel for saying that, because they will not tolerate that. Even everybody stands for the First Amendment in theory. But in reality, no, we don't like your first. We're going to take away your First Amendment rights. Right, YouTube? Right, Twitter?
Person that is truly good, like Charlie Kirk, gets taken out. Because everybody that I meet in politics has some sort of skeleton in their closet, is, whatever. Nobody's perfect. But the closest thing to perfection when it comes to a human being and following God's commandments and defending the Constitution, there's no better example in the entire universe than Charlie Kirk. And when you are perfect like that, and when you don't have skeletons in your closet, and you cannot be blackmailed, they will publicly execute you in front of thousands of people, and they will make you scared on purpose. And obviously, I'm not going to get into any of the conspiracy surrounding what's going on with Charlie's horrible, horrific murder. But there's a lot of questions that
Is he reading from a prompter?
have not been answered that we're all struggling with. And I'm so frustrated with just this entire situation because I, once again, like I was saying earlier, cannot find a silver lining whatsoever. When you're a 31-year-old man, father, that has accomplished more than 99.9% of the population,
He's never been on Letterman. I have.
and you're brutally murdered in front of your wife and 2 kids, that is a sick world that not even the most sinister Hollywood scriptwriter would write and produce.
It's a sick world. You got to protect yourself. Just like the coach in Tennessee should have protected himself against a rookie kicker, a freshman kicker. I don't know if he's a freshman. It's his first big kick in his life. So again, you got to protect yourself. You got to wear a seatbelt. You got to protect yourself. Wear a flak jacket. You got to protect yourself.
And that's the current reality in which we live in, and nothing feels real. Me sitting here and saying Charlie Kirk is dead does not feel real. Doesn't feel real at all. And everything, the turning point is, obviously on hiatus, and that's really bad for society. And
that's really bad for Turning Point. Maybe I'll pick up some. I do a show every day. So maybe I'll pick up some of those people because if they're on a hiatus.
And everything, the turning point is, obviously on hiatus, and that's really bad for society. And that's the problem, that all the ignorant people on the internet that are celebrating this, they're ignorant idiots, and their opinion does not matter. But they don't understand the ripple effect that this is going to have on society. Charlie Kirk would have been president of the United States of America.
Okay, I'm going to stop there. He's being funny now. Right. Okay. Watch the video where Alex cried. Watch that part. I didn't find it. I couldn't find it. That's such a blessing, Meowser. Thank you. It was right at the beginning of the video. I thought he would get into it. I know he'd start crying.